Hey, Soul Family. Welcome to Soulspire. I'm so glad that you're here with me today, and I hope that you are feeling blessed, abundant, and loved, and have the strength to continue on your journey. And if you were led here, then there are definitely some messages here for you today. So let's see what Spirit has for us. So I think that there's a decision that you're needing to make, and for some reason you are avoiding that. It's something that you have been faced with previously, so it's something that continues to resurface within your life, and you don't know which direction you need to go. You feel insecure about making this decision or choice, and you're trying to figure out how to stand your ground and figure what will bring you the most stability in your life. You're really being called in another direction, and you don't know why, but there's this pull that is within you internally, and I believe that's what this decision has to do with. Maybe it's a change in career or family or relationships, but it's something that you've really been contemplating, what's next for you within your life. And you're being called to not only use your mental strength to make this decision, but also your heart, and to go the direction that your heart is leading you towards, because ultimately you do know what's right for you. But I think you've allowed your emotions and feelings to be swayed by others, and you're at a point in time in your life where you're wanting to make decisions that align with you and who you really are, and within your core, that resonate with you and who you really are. And I think in the past, like I said, you've allowed other people to influence the decisions that you make. But life is asking you currently to make a decision as far as the direction that you are wanting to go. Are you going to answer the call that's within you, that's pulling you towards a new destination, something that you can't even foresee, what will behold for you within this journey? Or continue the same path of comfortability and compliance and going with everyone else? I think you're trying to be more in the flow and allow things to go more naturally in your life. You've tried to force things in the past, but you're learning that it's easier just to go the natural path that you're being called towards, which is a more narrow path compared to some others. But that's what's going to lead you to more happiness and abundance within your life. This new direction that you may fear going towards is going to lead you to more happiness and more joy and fulfillment. And again, you're being called to ground yourself and maybe allow yourself to be more in flow and to have more enjoyment and to live a little and not get so caught up in the everyday things that we have to do. You're being called to enjoy your life more and embrace the path that Spirit is calling you towards. Intuitively, you certainly know the direction that you need to go, but you're trying to figure out how to make it work within this life. And things have been rocky. There have been some obstacles. There has been a lot of things as of recent trying to hold you back. But you're being more free-flowing and flexible, and things are going in a more fluid manner for you. You're trying to look at things from a higher perspective and know that you are a star and God is guiding you to where you ultimately need to be. And you're realizing the importance of enjoying the journey and not allowing, the difficulties and the barriers that come along your way to take your joy, but just use them as lessons that strengthen you. So almost like an exercise of your mind and your physical body, working with the two to overcome these things that come along your way. And it's going to allow you to be more happy and to see more things that you can even have within your life that will naturally come to you because you'll be more in abundant energy and more receiving and appreciative due to having a greater sense of gratitude. A lot of people have, tried to prevent you from being in this place of happiness, but that's what you have your eyes on. You're learning to be more grounded emotionally. And people are seeing a difference within you. And there still are, energies around you that want to keep you down. So there's some clearing of energies and things that you need to remove from your life. You've been doing a good job of keeping yourself separate or distancing yourself from others, but ultimately you will have to make some decisions about the direction that you do go. But you are being stronger in your awareness and how your emotions affect you, and you're more balanced, and you're able to see further ahead as far as your life and your circumstances and where you're wanting to go. You're not just looking at the here and now, but you have your eyes also focused on where you're trying to be. But it's definitely in a healthy way. And you are going to have to spend some time alone and go within and figure out where your soul is calling you to be. You have the answers already, but I believe you have some distractions around you, and it does scare you to have to make those tough, difficult decisions as far as your direction and making changes within your life. Maybe you fear change, but going within and making this choice for you is going to lead you down a greater path of a higher existence. So there's no need to fear that, because this is destined for you. You're someone special. You are a leader and will guide others, but you have to complete the journey yourself. You have all the resources that you need, and you're being called to go within. The answers lie within you, and that's by following the light. The light will lead you to where you need to be. And the light within you is your source energy, your soul. And this is going to bring about a lot of changes for you. You're going to conquer the barriers that have been holding you back in the past. Things that you've resisted and tried to avoid. You're headed towards a place where you can conquer anything, and you're no longer letting these things that have held you back mentally continue to do so. You're realizing that this world is all about your mental power. So you're thinking in a new way, which is going to push you in a new direction and push you away from people that are not needed in your life anymore. There's definitely people trying to see what you have going on, know what you're doing, trying to figure out what's going on with you. But you're definitely needing to keep this to yourself and go within. Spiritually, you are going towards this direction. So now it's about making it happen in this physical world. Once you make the decision to go the way that your soul is leading you and make this difficult choice, things are going to change for you very quickly. You're going to be going towards people that are similar to you, that are on a similar path. More love, more abundance within your life versus before. I think maybe you've had to spend some time alone. And you've had times in your life where you clinged more to other people. But going within allows you to do the internal work that you're needing to do. And you will be with people who are supportive of you and like you. But I think you've been trying to break free from these things that have held you down. And that's what this decision is about. Making changes of the people and situations and circumstances that no longer serve you. Removing them from your life so you can have happiness. In order to do so, you're needing to go within and figure out where your soul is calling you towards. But once you do make that decision and you conquer these fears, there's going to be a quick change for you. Maybe you won't even be contemplating about it. Maybe you'll just impulsively make the change to go in a different direction. And it's going to change things for you. I think you've had to battle yourself internally. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? But with you releasing that fear, it's going to allow you to have a higher timeline, to be more present, to feel more powerful. But you're going to have to leave some things behind that no longer serve you. I'm getting a sense of like night and day. Your life is going to change. You've went through a lot of pain, but what you are approaching is a time where things are better for you. And your pain has taught you how strong you truly are, what you are capable of. You've worked on your lower self. You've did a lot of healing. And because of that, you are entering a new timeline with more peace in your life, where you're more present, where you're embracing more of your authentic self. And the people and things that have held you down, stabbed you in your back, lied to you, manipulated you, you're leaving them in the darkness where they belong. And it's going to allow you to be able to create more within your life. But you're needing to make this choice before these things can manifest within your life. There's so much here that you have to do, that you have to work on, that you have to create. But before this can come to you, you're needing to do the internal work to create more peace within your life and remove whatever people or circumstances that are no longer needed. And it's going to bring more abundance to you. Things are going to be just flourishing. You're going to be creating. But you're going to have to release these fears and make the choice to walk away. You are the star. You are the star amongst all the people around you. They can see it. You're just now starting to notice and realize. And with you being more aware of your circumstances and who you are, it's allowing you to be more at peace, to love yourself, to love the journey that you're on, to embrace your authentic self in your soul, and more happiness and a higher timeline. That's what you're going towards. I know you've had some rough circumstances in the past, and you may feel like that's an indication of your future, but once you make this choice, this is going to be behind you. You're going to be stepping into a new timeline because you are tapping into your soul. You are more connected to your spirit, and you're allowing it to guide you. You're using your intuition, your psychic abilities to make better choices within your life. And this last card came out. You are turning your grief, you're turning that into your focus. It's pushing you and moving you forward. You've been through the darkness, but now you're using that as your strength. You just need to make the choice. These other people want to keep you down, but you know that this is just mental. The things that you went through are all in your mind, how you interpret them, how you feel about these things. And you've learned to focus elsewhere, to know that this is just a part of my experience. This is not meant to hold me down. I'm to use this as my strength. And that's what you're doing. You've did a lot of healing. You've did a lot of healing. And other people aren't happy about this. They want to see you down. But this is creating a new mindset for you in a new direction. You've went through so much. You've battled, but you come out on top in the end with all your bruises and battle wounds. That's just in this physical body. Spiritually, you are untouched. You are chopping down anyone who tries to set you back. And it hurts to have to be that way. But you're following your soul. You're following your spirit. And you're finally doing what's right for you. So make that choice. Make that choice to keep moving forward. To go where your soul is calling you. Because you are the light. And the people around you are battling whether or not they want to go right or left. But you know the direction that you want to go. It's just about making the decision. And it's going to bring you so much more fulfillment. Because this is where your soul is being called towards. And you got horse. You always have a choice. This is about your choices. This is about your direction. This is about where spirit is pulling you towards. Make the choice to do what's right for you. To go in the direction that your soul is calling you towards. It's going to change your life. Things are going to be so much brighter. This pain is a part of your past. You have a higher timeline coming your way once you make the choice. And you got Badger. Perseverance. Dig in and see it through to completion. You got this. Don't get discouraged. This journey, like I said, is narrow. It's the path less traveled. But you signed up for this. This is what your soul wanted. So persevere. Do not allow obstacles to stop you. They may slow you down, but you work your way around it and you continue to go. Because happiness, fulfillment, success, abundance, it's all coming your way. You got moose with authority. You know what is best for you. Make the decision. You know where your soul is calling you towards. You got this. Your antennas are connected to spirit and you are being guided in a new direction. Go the direction. Go the direction that you are being called towards, because you are going to be in a position of authority. God has put you here to lead others. And again, it's because of the things that you've been through. You are a testament. You are going to encourage others. They're going to want to be just like you when they see how far you've come, your transformation. So continue, because you're here to do some beautiful things in this journey. You are not a regular person. You're here to do spiritual work for God. And then I just pulled Eagle, Spirit. Trust in your higher self. It's about that connection. Being connected to your spirit and making the choice that's going to lead you to your higher path, to your higher existence. That's where you're headed. Trust and believe in this. You know it, you can feel it within your soul. A higher timeline awaits. Follow your intuition, follow your soul. Tap in to that connection, to your higher self. Make the choice. I wish you so much love and light, and you take care.